Hi, I'm Sherry and I'm a certified yoga therapist and I am here today to help you feel better. Are you ready? We're going to move every single muscle and every single joint today so that you can feel strong and get mobile. Take your hands out in front of you and open and close them. Good. And then rotate your wrists while you open and close your fingers. Can you do both things at the same time? A little coordination, huh? As you keep doing that, I want you to take your elbows and bring them in and out as you move your fingers and you rotate your wrists. Good. And then take one elbow and shoulder back and then the other one. Yeah. Good. Good job. Oh, let's go into the hula. Why not? The hula. That always feels good. That brightens our spirits. Good. A little hula that direction. A little hula the other direction. Just moving and flowing with me. Good. And then how about a little wave like this? Just a wave. Just a wave. Good. Now wave to me. Good. And wave this way. And how about a knuckle wave? Good. Other side. Wave to me. And sideways wave. And a knuckle wave. Good work. Let's do the elbows. One hand in front, fingertip to your shoulder, and then open it up. Touch and open. Touch and open. And one more time. Touch and open. Good work. Other side. Working the elbows. Good. And open, touch, and open, touch, and open. One more, touch, and open. Good. Guess what? The elbow moves another way as well. I call this the karate chop. It looks like this. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. And one more time. Out and in. Good. Other side. Karate chop. Good. And out and in. Spread your fingers wide. Out and in and out and in. Good work. Now take one hand all the way out to the side. Turn the palm up and then down and up and down and up and down. Good. Shoulders working good today, huh? Good. Take it out to the side, other side. We're going up and down. Yeah, we're rotating into that shoulder just gently. Doesn't have to be big motions. Good. You're doing good. Do you think you can do both? I think you can because this one's super important. I call this one the life force reach. This one brings so much life force all the way through your body, right across your heart and your lungs. Can you feel that? Can you just hold it a little bit longer for your strength? You can do it. Just hold it and then release it. Whew, that feels good. All right, now we're gonna work a little bit with the back. So I want you to take your chin and tuck it down and then lift your chin and lift it up. Good. And now next time you tuck your chin, I want you to round your back a little bit. And then when you lift your chin up, I want you to roll your shoulders back up. And then tuck your chin down and lift your shoulders up and your head. Good. Do that a few times. This is called cat, like a Halloween cat. And this is called cow. And we'll do the cat and we'll do the cow. Oh, I think we need to do two more. We're going to do the cat and the cow and the cat and the cow. Good work. Now we're going to get a little bit into those hips. So if you want to, you can scooch up in your chair. You can take your legs a little wider if you want to, but bring one leg up and we're going to hold on to it. And we're going to come up and down a few times, like we're walking up a step. Yeah, this muscle group is really important for walking up the steps and getting off your chair. Good. And then the other side, lift it up and we'll go up and down a few times. How's that feeling? That actually stretches your back too. So it's a multi-purpose pose. Good. And now we're going to go out and in. Your hips are a very talented part of your body. They do a lot of work. They open and close like a door. They go up and down, right? So we'll go the other side. And they also have a very special purpose, and that is rotation. They can move in a circle. So take that first leg and we're going to go out and around. Good. Getting those joints nice and lubricated. This will help you walk. This will help you stand, and your balance will be better when your hips are strong and lubricated. Good. And we'll do the other side. Lift it up and circle around and around. Good work. Now we'll work a little bit into the motion of the hips, where we're going to take the knees together and apart. Good. Together and apart. Good. It's called the Charleston, so you can go open and close a few times, and if you want to add the hands, because it's a fun thing to do, you can open your hands and open your knees, and when your knees touch, you cross your hands. And then you open and then you cross. And you open, and you cross. And can you go a little faster? Oh yeah, that's when the Charleston is fun, when we go faster. Good work. All right. Now the next group of muscles we're going to work on for strength and mobility, and especially to get you up off your chair, are the gluteus muscles. Gluteus maximus, your butt muscles, are the ones that power you up off the chair. So we're going to squeeze the butt muscles. So I want you to take your hand like this, and I want you to squeeze it tight. Yeah. So when you do that, you're going to squeeze your butt on that side and lift up a little bit, and then release it. And then the other side, you're going to squeeze and lift up, and release it. So you're squeezing your butt, and you're lifting it up off the chair. Good. I call this the butt lift. Good. This will power up those butt muscles, and they're going to pay big dividends when they get a little bit stronger. This is what's going to get you up those stairs and off the toilet. Good. Keep going. The butt lift. Good. Now, let's see if you can do a pattern. Watch, we'll go 1 and 2. Good. And then 1 and 2. Good. Again, 1 and 2. Good. Squeezing. 1 and 2. Now we'll singles go. Single, single, 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Single, single. Now doubles. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Do you feel that? I know you feel that in your butt because I do too. Take one leg and bring it up like this. That will stretch those gluteus muscles. Good. And release it. And the other leg, bring it up. And release it. Good. Now take one leg up, bring it like this, and we're just going to kick, and we're going to kick just a few times. Get that knee to get lubricated. Knees are very, very important to our mobility, aren't they? Yes. Good. Just move it forward and back a few times. Good. And then the other side, lift the leg up and just move their knee forward, straight, and bend. Good. You're working good. Good, and release it. Now we're going to take the legs a little bit wider. So whatever chair you have, I want you to find a nice sturdy position because you're going to be just a little bit wider. Okay, you got that? Good, because we're going to take the knee and we're going to go this way and this way. You should be sliding on your chair. You don't want a chair that you're stuck in. You want to be sliding back and forth. Why is this one important? Because it starts to stretch the front of your thighs, the front side of your hips, and all of that gets really tight if we're sitting around too long. So you want to be able to stretch those out. Good, just stretch it out. Moving like this, maybe even more like this. Maybe even more. You doing it? Good work. And then back to the center, all the way back in. Very good. Now for those of you who can get up, I want you to see if you can stand up, and we're going to use the chair for a little bit more strengthening. So come on up, and you're going to walk behind your chair. Just take your time, walk behind your chair. Good, and you're holding on. Good. I'm going to turn my chair sideways so you can see me. We're going to hold on, and I want you to come to your tippy toes, and then come down. Good. And up to the tippy toes, and down, and the tippy toes, and down. Very good. Now when you're on your tippy toes, I want you to hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Good work. Take one leg out and give it a shake. The other leg out and give it a shake. We're going to do something called the chair pose, which really is more like a stool. We're going to sit down like we're sitting in a very high bar stool, and we're just going to bend those knees a little bit and keep your back nice and straight. Now, if you can, in the morning, see if you can brush your teeth this way. You can even hold on to the bathroom counter when you do that, and we're just going to brush our teeth a little bit. Yeah. So we're powering up the legs as we're brushing our teeth. I call this the while you're at it pose. While we're creating strength down here, we're doing something else. Good. How's it feeling? Can you hold it for 3, 2, 1? Good. Come all the way back up. Now we're going to take our leg and go like this. Kick your butt and kick your butt. And again, kick your butt, kick your butt. That will stretch the front of the thighs. They can get a little tight when we're holding them so long. Good. And then come in front of your chair again. We're going to work those very strong hip muscles to create strength and balance so that you don't fall. This is how it works. We're going to hold on to the chair and take one leg out to the side with your toes facing forward. You are balancing now. but you're holding onto the chair. And guess what? You're getting super strong on this side of your body. All along here, these are very important muscles. They're called the hip stabilizers. They stabilize you to make sure when you trip, you're not going to fall. Now, you're holding it for a little bit? I hope so, because I know it's going to be a little hard at first. Just hold it. 3, 2, and 1. Good. To the other side. Lift that leg up. You're balancing on the other foot. Make sure your toes are facing forward and hold it. Do you feel strong now? Yeah, you do. You're getting stronger. Look at, the more you do this, the stronger you will get. Good. And then release it. Now I want you to move your hips to one side and then the other, like this. Like you're skiing. If you've ever skied before, there's that little motion with your hips. Good. And those of you who have skied and you know how to ski with your poles, why don't you just bring those poles in and then ski. Good, good. Bring your hands to your hips. See if you feel stable. You feel good? If not, hold on to the chair. Good. We're going to do one more strengthening pose. We're going to go with a balance. So bringing that leg all the way out again, just like before. This time the arm's going to come up to cactus arms and holding that. Those of you who think you can go for it, I want you to tap the chair and see if you can still hold your balance. Good work. And then release it. To the other side, holding, letting go of that arm into cactus. Remember, we're always working on getting a little bit stronger. So you can tap the chair if you're feeling strong, otherwise hold on. Legs are getting strong, I know they are. Good, and when you come all the way back, how about a little bit of skiing? Skiing down the slopes. Good. Good work, everyone. Come on down in your chair. So I hope you enjoyed this class on strength and mobility. Remember, the more you practice with me, the stronger you're going to get. You're going to heal well and you're going to recover faster if you do the work. So until the next time, namaste.